Welcome to Game Talk TV. Got a new video for you today. Demon Pastor killed his wife. We're gonna get into details about domestic violence. We'll get into details about demons coming into each other, partners and relationships. Let's get into it, y'all.
Georgia man accused of killing wife, burning body, arrested in Louisiana. Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This video popped up on my feed.
Alright, just wanna put a little something there. If we could figure out why he was in Louisiana, maybe I can put some details on that. But until
And it's something a couple months ago. But what shocked me is it being said that this man was a pastor, married to a woman for 14 years, ended up taking her life. They have 2 children. He buried her in his backyard, burned her, buried her in his backyard, called his dad, had his dad fly out, met him at the bank to give him all his banking information, then proceeded to tell his father that he shot and took his wife's life, and he's about to go on a run. Then his dad ended up calling the deputies, telling on his son, and that's when the deputies went to his son's house.
everybody who's out there and you think you're in the streets and you think you come to your parents and tell them whatever, your parents didn't raise you to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Your parents did not raise you to be like how you being acting in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm on y'all people butts right now. I'm talking about y'all brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about you, cause you probably somebody who just want to know what's going on. I'm talking to your brothers and sisters. Ooh, man, you gonna have to take up for something that I did not raise you to be, and you gonna do something you gonna come to be. Boy, shit. Fuck all of that. Especially if I ain't raised you like that.
They went inside, they seen different blood that tried to get cleaned up, and then they found out his car was at a motel. I'm gonna let you guys hear the story. Then they found out his car was at a motel and found him at the motel. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
There we go. That's all I need to know. I'm gonna talk some major cuss words. So if you ain't, this nigga was tricking. This nigga killed his wife. Cause when he was tricking out there with church money, he went back to his wife. His wife did not do what the tricks was doing, that the hoes were doing with him, and he flashed out. That man was doing dope. That man was doing all type of stuff. That man was no man of God when he did the acts that he did. And I'm standing on it. And I know what I'm talking about. I wish somebody come in the comments and say, you don't know nothing. I ain't gonna respond to you, but let me tell you something though. All I need to know what he did in Louisiana. I was waiting. I like how he did it on the punch right there on the spot. Man, that man was corrupted. Demons inside him. That man, you know what's crazy, bro? But before we even started, I said, this man look like he got them demons in him.
Stand fast. Hold the line.
Them demons looked at him and said, I'm gonna get you.
To battle!
Crazy. I'm gonna let you guys hear the story how I heard it first when it got on my desk.
A husband shoots his wife to death, a wife who he'd been with for 14 years and shares 2 children together.
Like I said, that man was on that dope. Went with them hoes. Them hoes
You
did
lost
the
some
shit
seed.
that his wife would never do. Went back, say, hey, do this. She started keeping stuff from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? She started figuring stuff out. You know what I'm saying? old girl started figuring stuff out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he got caught red-handed. Said, no, man, I can't do this. Can't do this. Yeah, man. Like, man. Oh, she right there. I can see her soul. You can't play that woman right there. You are supposed to be who you present yourself to be. Them devils got the boy. When them devils get, bro, like when them demons and shit get at somebody like this, oh, they rip him inside. You see that right there? Where I'm at, my arrow, it rip all day. Next is that lust. The lust up here. That lust is just a thought. She right here. She genuine.
You captured Zone C.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You can tell right here.
You lost Zone A.
That's two different people you see right there. You know what I'm saying? Genuine demons. You know you done. You don't care though, because them demons will keep working. Let's go.
He then takes her body to the backyard, burns her, and then buries her body in a shallow grave. 39-year-old Kenneth Hardin Jr. shot 40-year-old Carrie Hardin, his wife, in their home after a domestic dispute. Now, Kenneth Hardin is a pastor, okay? And his wife is a nurse, but she also owned a multi-million-dollar nurse staffing company that she built from the ground up. So they...
Whoa, oh no, bro was tricking since the beginning. Then it said 29 years old, and you say you've been married for 15. The math don't add. The math ain't adding. The math ain't adding.
You lost
the math really mathing. Well, I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know. Cause bro just said 15 years. Bro said she 29, she 40. Man.
You captured Zone C.
Oh my goodness. The dude had a little demon inside him since the get-go. That shit just got too big. Soon, bro. The boy was at church. Sitting inside God. That shit crazy.
You captured Zone A.
They were doing very well for themselves. On the day that he killed his wife, he called his father and flew his father out to Georgia where they live, where this actually took place. It's alleged that he met his father at the bank, gave his father access to all of his financial information, gave him his last will and testament, and then ultimately confessed to his father that he killed his wife and said that he would be on the run. He then fled to Louisiana where he was apprehended, but his father was the one who made the call to turn him in. Now, a friend of Carrie said that she texted her late that night and asked her if she could come over and spend the night with her.
And a half. She was brutally murdered after years of hiding from others the domestic violence that she suffered. Advocates for victims of domestic violence hope others will hear this story and they...
Like I said, bro. You started with a small demon.
You captured Zone C.
Soon, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got too big. He was tricking off the money, man. I know bro was tricking, bro. The biggest thing is when the demons inside you tricking and you come back to your woman that your woman and she don't do the stuff that she was the tricks were doing, you gon' the demon inside you is going to outrage. It's gonna flip out. It's gonna flip out. It's going. So y'all niggas need to stop. I don't care. Stop. Stop. I fought. This is how hard I fought. Break this down in the break that hard. Stop all that stuff y'all be doing with the motherfucking thoughts. And I said it. I'm tired of this fucking shit because I deal with the same shit. But I'm not like y'all. I know what I need not to do. Seeing this bull crap like this, fake ass shit, man. It's not fake, but I'm just saying, man, bro. Painting the picture like you really like that, man. You ain't shit. Piss me off, bro. Got me on this game, bro.
You captured Zone C.
They will reach out for help.
I never imagined that something like this would happen to Carrie. You know, it's like, no way.
Carrie was too big for this to happen to her.
Alicia Allen and Chastity Adams Miller are still in shock over their friend's brutal murder. Carrie Hardin graduated from Fort Zumwalt South High School, became a nurse, and then built a multi-million-dollar nurse staffing business.
So the most impressive thing about Carrie was she always wanted to improve on things.
Carrie moved to Georgia in 2020, but there had been a previous incident of domestic violence.
Kenny had busted out the window to the bathroom to get to her and chased her down the road with a gun.
I asked her mother why Carrie never left Ken.
She wanted to keep her family together, and she believed that he would stop, that he wouldn't really harm her.
From the couple's home outside of Atlanta, hours before her murder, Carrie texted her friend Alicia asking if she could come stay with her.
I'm not going to call the police because, you know, I'm just afraid that something bad will happen out of it. And I just want to go to sleep, and I'm going to lay down and hopefully nothing happens.
Carrie Hardin had taken a job at Cochran VA Medical Center and contacted a divorce attorney. Ken Hardin's accused of shooting his wife with a shotgun, burning her body, and burying it in a shallow grave.
It breaks my heart that I didn't call the police for her.
A GoFundMe account has been set up to help with the legal battle.
We need soldiers out here on the dial, on the speed dial. Oh my God. We need some. I don't know what to do. I was trying to come up with an app or some shit that you in need of security or some type of you know somebody's about to come and do something, but the police can't do what they do. I want to make an app that you just, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man, how to get the money involved. I'm trying to figure it out because, man, the woman right there. Oh my goodness, bro.
To settle Carrie's estate and seek custody of the couple's 2 children.
Fayette County Sheriff Barry Babb says in his almost 40 years of law enforcement experience, this is one of the more grisly crimes he's had to work. But thanks to quick work and coordination with other agencies, they were able to catch this suspect, even though he'd fled all the way to...
Oh, good grief. This is a lady who built an empire from ground up. Wow. It ended up getting her life taken from somebody that she decided to marry. Here's what I want to say to the different ladies, different people in, you know, a similar situation. Guys, if you are getting hit and somebody is manifesting to the point where they put their hands on you or end up breaking things around you, that's a clear indication that you need to get out of whatever you are in. There's no back and forth. You can really put yourself in harm's way tremendously. Like it can get very, very bad because at that point there's a manifestation that they're not controlling. You get what I'm saying? If a man ends up touching you and you know, wanting to seriously hurt you, that's a manifestation that's happening within him. Something is overpowering his body. You get me? We don't fight with flesh and blood. Different things can happen to a man when he's young and he can see it around him. He ends up being a product of his environment, you know. Different things that happen to him. Anger gets planted inside of him and it overtakes him. You know, and he ends up in this place, in this mindset where he just completely gets taken over. But you don't want to be somebody in a situation like that. You don't.
The acreage that it had, it was several acres, all over the acreage, and there were cameras all throughout the house. I stood and looked at a multiplex screen of how many cameras that you could see and the angles and the positions. And anytime I see a camera set up like this, I'm also thinking covert. So I actually spoke to the captain investigator on the scene and said, assume you are recorded and your suspect is listening to you. Now, I will tell you that that came true. He actually admitted that.
So this man had cameras. And when the cops went into the house to investigate, he was watching them from wherever he was. Oh, man, you step into a place where you're just living a horror flick at that point. He was probably, at that point, he was probably thinking about what he has done and coming into the conclusion that his life is over. Because they ended up catching him at a motel that they tracked his car to. They ended up finding his wife in the backyard buried. How can you possibly take vows and say till death do us part? So you really love this woman that you are marrying. This is your rock. This is your rib. You are with this person to the very end. And you end up being the one that takes their life. Not only that, but then you treat them like dog crap. Burning the body, burying it in the backyard. How evil of a manifestation can you have within you? That's the devil's work. That's not no pastor. That's the devil's work. Something was growing in him, and it wasn't God.
Like I said, man, I'm in the video right there. I'm sick. I'm gonna have to go pray. I'm gonna say a bar after that. But, hey, I can't.